Huh. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. David got first, second, and third, you greedy bastard. Hello there, Silver. Hello, Groover. How you doing? What do you mean, who? David, I forgot. I was doing a bunch of model train stuff a few days ago, so I got my tools all over my desk. Fix that. Okay, Handy, I forgive you. Stop slacking. I ain't slacking, it's called I had to go. I went and ate dinner with my family. It was delicious. I get to redo this my desk too eventually. Redo the tape because it's all coming up. Move all my screwdrivers here. Oh, drill bit. Gotta put that back too. Bunch of drill bits I had to use. What did you get? I had a prime rib quesadilla and shrimp tacos. Gonna put this back. Where's that actually? We'll have to keep track of that. My little mini hobby saw. Fuck, where did I put it?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. How you doing?
Doing well. You're far from your mic.
Yeah, I know I'm far.
Hello, chat. Happy Monday.
My tiny hobby saw. God damn it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna move that. So.
Finish your college stuff? Hell yeah, Groover. ¿Cómo está, Silver? ¿Cómo está?
Okay. Yeah. Clear the desk a bit and get back to painting some stuff. So we'll probably go stream for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because I do have to get up early tomorrow for Train Club. And
Train Club.
Labor Day sale was dangerous.
Oh, really?
Yes. Very dangerous. It's not here, but I can show another photo. Took a photo and posted in the model train. I'm in. Find it. Image. Mi español es no bueno. That is not even correct Spanish.
Well, I think that's pretty obvious with the
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you're right.
It's obviously supposed to be bueno no es. Gracias.
Okay, so the one right up here was on sale for Memorial Day, so I mean Labor Day. So yeah. I mean, it helps that some of my stuff also sold on eBay too, so that just funded that.
That's good.
Yeah. So I've been getting rid of a lot of the stuff since I don't have as much room as I used to. Hello, Matt. How you doing?
Fart. Farty
yes, model trains.
Fart.
Just talking about what I picked up for Memorial Day, and then also showing off the display case, I guess, again. Ickbard hijacking the stream in 2 hours confirmed. Nah. Got me a small
David,
model
they really
dimensional
do.
train. Nice.
I think I'm gonna get my Knight Defender's weapon stuff 3D printed.
$240 Knight hurt. Yes, it does. I'm not even gonna buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna get the arms printed, magnetize them, and then slap them on my my Forge World Knight.
Can you get some of those for me too, and I'll pay you?
Sure.
Well, you finally got a sponsor. Yes, sponsored by Tabletop Stronghold. And unfortunately,
sponsored by the Magnet Wizard.
Yes, unfortunately, YouTube has decided to fuck everyone over. And if you guys saw my community post, you'll know why.
Yep.
Partially to blame is the UK too.
Hail Britannia. Britannia rules, I don't know, cuck chairs at this point.
Britannia fucking sucks.
And they don't even have the decency to swallow.
Ruled the world just for spices, can't even season their own food. Those are laws in the UK,
everyone,
pretty
make
much.
sure you have restricted mode turned off.
Yes, have that turned off. is the one thing, and now from now on, every time I post a video, you have to either comment on the video, like the video, or watch it, well, like or super hype it, and then watch for like 40 to 60 seconds. Preferably, I hope you watch the entire video. Ah!
Hello?
Hello.
Fuck you.
I use the duckies. I use the duckies to cover my entrance.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't even hear you entering to streamer mode.
Yeah, I'm the one who hears.
They turn it on for you
fucked by
something
that,
like-
damn.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I have to do a PSA for that in my next video too. Oh yeah, I didn't
When Red
listen
Letter
to.
Media has to make a big like 10-minute disclaimer about how they normally don't talk about this shit, to then spend another 10 minutes to talk about this shit, you know it's bad.
What? What are you talking about?
The YouTube switching everyone onto like censored mode or whatever.
Oh, like the whole like rating everybody whether you're mature content
Yeah,
or
restricted mode. Do you make sure you had that off, Rev?
not. For what?
On
For what
YouTube.
exactly?
On YouTube.
Okay, but like for my channel or like for your
It's
channel?
it's for your no restricted mode is just for your account in general.
Oh, that shit's turned off. That's
Okay.
been turned off.
If I give you a
Even with
hand,
the
The auto
What
turned
the
it on
fuck,
for a lot
David?
of people is the thing.
What the hell,
Hmm.
David?
David, he only does that when he stretches every hour.
Yes, so if I remember correctly, what I have to do today is I have to repaint over the gold, wash it, and then do a bunch of highlights, and this guy will be all done. Yippee!
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I just airbrushed my Lord of Meat.
yes, I saw it. I saw the meat burst crawler, the skin burst crawler number 2, where they can just
No,
turn
no,
it
no.
on for you. Well, no, they
my
they
Lord
turned
of
it on
Meat.
and they didn't even tell you.
My Lord of Contagion, the big Terminator captain dude.
Oh,
So
He's got a big
fun-
fiery thing on him, so I decided to give him a super bright green.
So, one of the facts, by the way,
Yeah.
I convinced my brother to buy my PS5 for like full price.
That's
you're a dick.
brotherly love right there.
But then I was just like, you know what? You my brother, so I'm gonna reduce it by $100. And he's just like, and he looks at me and he's like, all right, I'll take that because he honestly speaking, he's been using my PS5 because let's be honest, any PlayStation game that is probably on the PS5 is already on PC. So I was just
Yeah.
like, do you want to upgrade your PS4 to a PS5, like for real? And he's just like, yes. All right, so $400, and considering that my VTuber model could be
What the
done
fuck?
for 300. Oh yeah, Fuji's having issues.
what?
Okay. It's just
Sorry, what?
I just saw a bunch of little cogs pop up where we all were for a second, like we
Oh.
were just had a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, the Fuji, the guy who owns the Fuji thing, updated his website along with the system, and I guess he didn't like give out any sort of warning to anybody. So literally in the middle of streaming earlier, before I got my fucking stomach ache, now I'm feeling better. By the way,
Tummy ache.
yeah, I don't know what they put in that banana smoothie from Whataburger, but it fucked my stomach up a little.
I didn't know your
It tastes-
bloodline was weak.
Yeah, no.
But I will say,
I thought you
tasted
were. I thought you
delicious.
had the Hispanic bloodline, so that way you can actually eat beans.
I mean, to be fair though, I had a burger, the banana smoothie, like 2-liter soda.
I'm just
Completely
imagining that
ignoring my
scene,
jokes.
Like
No, I
He
got
did.
I got what you
His brain is too
I heard
smooth.
it. No, I heard what you said about my Mexican bloodline being able to handle beans and stuff.
That's the whole thing. Everyone always has trouble with Taco Bell is because they don't never eaten a lot of fiber.
I don't have Taco Bell troubles.
Well, yeah,
But-
I'm saying people that like aren't used to eating beans and stuff or like having high fiber.
But I figured out why I had a stomach ache. It's because I was drinking a lot of liquid and it just felt really bloated.
Someone
then I-
needed to fart.
That too, yeah. And then I was literally rubbing my stomach for a while, and I just kept like burping and tooting like for hours. Then I
My
feel
man was decompressing like he drank a fizzy lifting drink.
better. Yep. I'm also trying to reduce my soda intake, so that like 2/3 liter bottle soda that I had on hand is gone, and that was the last one. And the
Nice.
first thing I did with it is go downstairs and said, "Hey, Grandma, I'm gonna fill this with water so that the next time I bring it upstairs, it's just water, cold water that I'm drinking out of this." Pepsi
Abuela, I
bottle."
need to piss clear. She goes, Mijo, Mijo, why you piss hot? No, clear, not clean.
Man, I'm
Yes.
so healthy, I piss water.
I think Jesus did that in one of the Apocryphas.
Okay, I just realized I do not have my isopropyl alcohol with me, so I gotta go grab that. I had it in the
Alcohol.
bathroom after I sliced my finger open multiple ways
I just saw
yesterday.
what David said. PSA for 5 gifted, Andy will bounce on it.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
But yeah, so until that 3 liter of water now is
Yeah,
fully
Somebody
full.
hire my husband here. Give him money. We
What?
need money. No one will hire me.
I love
Welcome
you,
to the
honey.
club.
Welcome to the club. I mean, if Handy makes it, he could probably hire Ickbard.
We
Well,
talked
I
about
mean,
that.
hey, I think he's filling a stick for the raid.
Welcome,
yeah.
the best football team in the NFL, the Raiders.
Yeah,
And
like,
hey, after the initial games, they're part of the winning half.
yeah, I talked about that with Ickbar, like he was saying, if I ever make it and I need actual moderators, I would pay him.
Yes. Until
Okay,
then,
yeah.
I'm just hanging out, being a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, the other yesterday and the day before, I had to actually become a Discord mod for Rave because I was like silently moderate his server, and I had to like jump in because I'm not gonna get into the full detail of the venting thing that he has because Jesus Christ, I hate the venting.
That's why you
shit.
never have a venting one. If you do, you have a vent to the void where it just like sends it and no one can see the history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Spieling?
Yes, hello, Spieling. How you doing? What were you working on?
But we were having there's a discussion about what happened recently with a speedboat. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Because
And
the implications.
yes, it's speedboat, America, Venezuela. There, that's it. That's all you have to know. Anyway,
Discretionary spending, baby.
fun fact: they
Healthcare,
actually
don't
didn't
you
use
mean
any.
unhealthcare?
But yeah, so we were talking people were talking about that in the venting chat about like because one of Rave's viewers is actually a veteran from the US military. He did his tour in Afghanistan back in when that was a thing. And he just went ballistic over the fact that there were like he considers that was probably the whole like, oh, they probably shot at civilians or whatever. And so far we don't have any evidence of that, but regardless, I basically just chimed in by saying also the big reason I don't go into this chat is because Rave has asked me and other people that were involved when we were talking about it to not talk about political stuff because this just causes problems and everyone starts fighting each other.
Yes.
And that is why I've been like I'm not, I guess not pressuring, but more like advising Rave to be like, can you please make it an official rule to not talk about politics in your server? Because if I had to basically shut my mouth for months because you asked me to not talk about anything political, which I have like literally not done it in over a year in his server, whether vocally or through any text channels, I feel like you should probably let everybody in the server know that politics is off the table when it comes to venting
That's
or just talking
usually
in general.
a rule in any server. No politics at all.
Yeah. So we basically gave two well, me and another mod, Agent Chicken, who is probably one of my favorite fellow mods in Rave server and also a member of my Discord, gave also another idea. If like people really want to vent about politics for no fucking reason, they should make a politics channel, like a little channel where they can just talk about that. Even though I'm just like, that sounds like a bad idea. Like, not bad in the sense of like I understand what he wants. He just wants to put it there so that people can vent about politics, but no one really has to interact with anyone in there. They just vent about it and then no one talks about it. That's it. But I'm just over here like saying, Brave, just put it into the rules. Just say no politics talks. It's better if we do that. Because I've been silently moderating the venting channel, and oh my god, one of the moderators consistently breaks the other rules just to talk about politics. Like she actually breaks so many rules. I think let me check the rules and see which one she's broken. Let's see. Don't be rude or offensive. She's already broken that many times. Avoid arguing in discussions. She's already broken that. No hate speech, bullying, or harassment, promotion of violence, or threats. She's broken that rule.
Why are they still in the server?
Why do you have Hassan Piker in your server?
Obviously, I'm not gonna drop the name of the person, but no, yeah, we've been like, honestly, she's the only reason why Chicken and I have been like, you know what, we should probably talk to Rave and just flat out say no more politics talk, because the point of a server for like any community, especially like let's say for you, Handy, it's all about talking. Like for you, Handy, it's all about talking about Warhammer, minis, and all this other fun hobby stuff. There's no room for politics because that's just gonna have people fight over each other, and it's very off topic about
Well, I mean, the politics we do talk about is usually shitting on Britain.
Yeah, it's based politics, the correct politics.
Yes.
I mean, the most political I get is I start my banter about how we don't need trees.
With a dark blue, but a good accent in red, black, and silver.
Morning's most recent video forgot how insanely dense the old rulebooks were. Yes.
Yeah, they
That's
were.
not
And they
red,
actually
black,
had
and silver.
really fucking
Yes,
cool
essentially what
wool.
you're thinking of is just Crimson Fists.
Yes, you are. And it's based in poggers.
Yeah.
Not as based as Carcharodons, though.
Or the Celestial Lions.
One day we'll get official supporting for it. One day.
Okay.
We did get a Celestial Lion Grenadier dude in that, like, Tactical Marine, like, specialty set they were releasing a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm trying to do little chords on my Captain Minis.
Yeah, if it's
fuck
just
it.
a little bit of red, that works fine. I mean, that's what I do. You gotta have something that
Yeah.
can draw the eye.
A little bit of Rojo
But,
to speak to Silver. Oh, Silver went to bed. Never mind. Fuck it.
yeah. But no, yeah, that's it's so weird being like I guess like the equivalent of the Watcher from Marvel, where I'm just watching the shit happen in Rave server. And
I mean, that's how I am in Arthur Bones' server. I am literally.
How you doing, Obi-Wan Shinobi?
I am the shadow mod of that server because everyone always contacts the other moderators over me, and because they don't know I'm a mod.
And it's really funny because I actually had a conversation with Chicken again yesterday, and we talked about how like the only active mods there, like usually is him, myself, but I, like you said, I'm a shadow mod. Nobody, yay, raw gears. But nobody mentions that. Nobody knows that I'm there moderating because I don't. Oh, hello. There's a big error for Ickbark.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
I was an accident.
What the fuck? What the hell happened to Ickbark?
I'm doing great, Obi-Wan Shinobi. I'm gonna take this time while I guess YouTube and Twitch remind you all that I was not planned to go take some photos of my
he's
Lord
back.
of Meat.
Oh, he's back.
back
No,
to-
what the
Too
hell
late.
is happening?
It's too
No,
late.
it's,
I'm standing
it's
up
screwed
now.
up now. What the fuck?
I'm what does Sigma?
Now
Okay,
it's
that's
What is
it.
happening?
good from a picture.
My Lord of Meat, Obi-Wan Shinobi.
Brave is having issues too. What the fuck?
Yep. I don't know. I think that update
was
from
everything
the I think the update from Fuji is what's causing all of this.
Yes, it probably is.
I should probably warn you that this could crash Discord for all the people involved in the VC.
I see. Why did it? Well, my question is, why did it swamp?
I don't know. It did that to me as well earlier when I was streaming.
Oh, that's why the site's just completely down.
Oh, it's happening. That's happening again. Okay.
Yeah, the site is just completely down.
Yay.
So it's just swapping to everyone's default ones. It's like for their
Guess so.
Discord profile picture. Gotta shrink that for now. Interesting. Very interesting. Good to know. Yeah, how's
Can't wait
everyone doing
for-
tonight?
I'm still drinking tons of water fighting this stomach thing.
Your genetics are weak.
Electrolytes are your friend right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I ordered a bunch of fucking Gatorade.
Or you can just put a little bit of salt in your drink, right?
Yeah. It just doesn't taste as good.
So you put a little bit, not a lot.
Don't underestimate the power of salt, my friend.
Well, it depends what kind of salt
uh,
you're using too.
But now
Salt.
that but to like finish my thought before it disappears. So yeah, like out of all the mods that like Rave has for his Discord, he has like 6 or 8 mods around there. Only 3 of us active. 2 of us are actually the ones that are like doing the job of a moderator, and 1 person is just insufferable because that person is the same person I was talking about, where all she does is talk about politics and gets fucking pissed when nobody interacts with her. And it's like, oh, it's almost as if no one wants to interact with you, because every time we do, you just get you get very pissy and then break all the rules, and then do the whole rules for thee but not for me shtick. And I'm just over here like, bro, if I get the green light from Rave, I would literally demote her back to just a regular fucking.
I mean,
member
why
of the
not?
server.
They're power tripping.
Again, because it's not an official rule for Rave to not talk about politics. It's like,
Yes, with the
It's
constant of
really
breaking
weird.
the other rules.
yeah, and I actually had to step into one of those situations between 2 people, which is her and then one other person. The other person made the mistake of interacting with her because clearly she's bonkers, and it's like, oh great, an insane person with power. How could this go wrong? But I had to step in, and I basically said, look, I will talk to X person, and I'm also going to talk to you because you're a moderator. You shouldn't fucking T-stream. You shouldn't be abusing your moderator powers. Like that's not how this works. Like, if anything, I'm gonna bring this situation up with Rave, and he'll handle the situation as well. But as for now, both of you are in the wrong. Stop interacting with each other for like a week at least, and then start over, because this is bullshit. And then I ended it with, this is why we don't talk about politics. And then she just said, I guess she basically said, yeah, sure, or some along the lines with that. No, I knew fully well this was not going to be the last time she was going to bring politics into the venting chat. and it's like whatever. I was like whatever. You wanna continue being a fucking power tripping bitch? You will face the consequences eventually.
Lord, when will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Oh, it's also why, like, again, not just her, but I just don't like having a venting channel because eventually it does end up being that as just the venting, all the fucking political bullshit that no one should talk about. That it's like,
This is
look,
that green
this is
dragon type
supposed.
tea. Meant to
Yep.
bring balance. What?
She was meant to bring balance to the force.
I don't know
You
about
were meant to
that.
bring. I don't know about that. Clearly,
Well,
she's
guys,
lost.
I have posted my meat in finished projects.
That can be taken wrong many ways.
Finished projects. Finished projects. But yeah, no, bro, she's so crazy. Not even like neither the Jedi nor the Sith Lord would take her in.
She has excellent grip on the lightsaber.
I'm terrified to look.
Don't be.
So she is an Asajj Ventress? No, that is an insult to Asajj Ventress.
Asajj Ventress has aura.
Like, she actually had potential, which is why Count Dooku recruited her. She's one of those persons that Count Dooku would be like, yeah, no, next candidate, please. I want someone else that isn't crazy.
Almost.
I've had to do like 6 no, not 6. This is now the 8th revision on a stupid fucking meme for an ad on a website for books that my co-author and I read. Or not read, we write these.
Welcome, aggravated crows. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Big Bard, I love it.
Source, why are you
Pixel
suffering?
Revolution. It's the fucking pixel revolution, fucking resolution shit being a pain in the ass, and it keeps stretching and fucking up the text on it. I've had to compress this image 3 or 4 different times to put it in the right resolution.
Fun.
By the way, Ickbard Groover says, Ickbard, I love and hate that thing. I'm
Good.
presuming
He loves and hates my meat.
Dinkosaurus Rex suffering. Aggravated
Yeah,
goes, I
like,
missed the
no,
last
I
6
see
streams.
suffering. Yeah, you're not obligated to be here for streams, but thank you if you are.
I stuck down 300 magnets this week, suffering.
Suffering.
Yep, magnets. It's gonna be suffering, but it's gonna be worth it in the end.
Magnets, how do they work? Don't
Don't
tell
give
me
me
none
none
of
of
that
that
Science
science
shit.
I cannot
Can I
post in the
not
Discord.
post?
That's because you haven't agreed to the rules.
The rules.
You must
Fine,
agree
Mums.
to the rules.
If not, you probably have to wait 10 minutes.
The rules.
Oh, excuse me.
The rules. The rules are on fire.
Dana.
Timmy Turner! You have broken the rules!
Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner.
You've broken the rules. I love scrambling the ferries.
Very nice Lord of Me.
Oh. I agreed. I have signed. Congratulations. Welcome. Thanks for selling your soul to the handicraft server. Welcome to the fold.
Well, they don't have the correct role. Their name's not Green.
It's not green.
I read like a
Mr.
10 shell
Green,
now. A
Mr.
Judicar.
Green.
Primaris Judicar. In the process of painting it.
Good old Judge Judy.
Car.
Because let's see, channels and roles. That's not it. You have to go to the rules.
The rules. The rules.
Oh
You
yeah, it's
probably
under
gotta wait
roles.
10 minutes. No, it's not under
Probably.
roles. It's under rules above the roles assignment.
Oh yeah, you just need to do the thumbs up thing.
Yeah, they probably gotta wait 10 minutes is the thing.
I will wait patiently.
I got my final 2 corn berserkers to paint. Nice.
I read like a tiny child. What are we painting now?
I just said Judicar.
Ah.
Judge Judicar.
And I will make it look cool.
Some black paint. Where is 2 thin coats? Doom Death Black. Somewhere.
Do you need to know?
Here it is.
I 100% believe that my the guy that's bringing my groceries, which is mostly just a bunch of Gatorade, is very confused.
Why is there so much catering?
Why is there so much Gatorade? Yo, man, look, I'm trying to lower my fucking soda intake, bro. I've been surviving on water.
I mean, you should be surviving on water.
The way
Look,
God
man.
intended it.
Yes.
Look, man, I want to
That
have
good
an
old
interval.
H2O.
Look, man, I just want an interval of some sugary. Oh, we're back. Hello. We transformed once more.
Hello.
Hickbert's tiny.
Is this the crossover episode where they get all these like different animators to work on the show?
No, we're apparently the worst season of Power Rangers Megaforce. We just keep transforming in different Rangers.
I don't think I've ever watched Megaforce.
Don't.
I'm trying to
It's
remember
terrible.
what was the last Power Rangers I watched.
I know that the best Power Rangers was the Disney era Power Rangers, and that one ended with RPM.
Go Loser
And the one
Ranger. Oh god, that
And I think
anime.
And I think the one before RPM, I think was either Dino Thunder or SPD.
Funny
See,
because
I
the
think
guy
it was either-
who made Go Loser Ranger is the one that made the quintessential quintuplets, and he said he was only able to make Go Loser Ranger because that's what he really wanted to make because of the success of the quintessential quintuplets.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows that anime / manga.
I do not.
Quintessential quintuplets. I'm just gonna assume that's the one with the guy that helps you. Starts off by doing the homework of like 5 literal lookalikes.
Yes, the 5 twins,
females?
the quintuplets.
Yeah,
Yes.
the quintuplets, and then he ends up marrying one in the end, and they all tried to dress exactly the same to try to trick him, but he is able to figure it out.
Well, no, because they all knew who it really was. It's just they wanted to make it fair.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
I mean, it was a decent manga. I liked it. I read it. And there was nothing else to read.
The Power Rangers. But any of you got that cool Timu Nakna Far Superior Electric Scouts? And fuck off.
What are you talking about? Power Rangers are knockoff of Super Sentai.
Just kind of like how Autobots, Transformers, are a knockoff of GoBots. For those who don't know, yeah, GoBots came before Transformers. It's just they did it better.
Honestly, all I say is Transformers is just the American GoBots, and Power Rangers is the American Super Sentai. That's the only difference, is that they were westernized.
I mean, colonized, as some people call it today. Like I'm sure that
But,
one person in the Rave server would say.
But yeah. But anyways, since we are talking about Power Rangers, favorite season and or version of the Power Rangers. Go.
Which was the one that had the train Megazord?
The train.
I think it might be Dino Thunder for me.
Dino Thunder. I know that there was one where they use a train, where it was like a Megazord that smacks a train, but I'm assuming that's Time Force.
It's not Time Force, but they have one that is literally a train Megazord. I don't remember which one it was called.
Okay, so you said Dino Thunder, right, Ickbard?
Yeah, I remember
Jason
watching
plus Amy Gold,
SPD.
nice.
I remember watching Dino Thunder, but it's one of those things where it's like Dino Thunder wins out because
Dinosaurs.
motherfucking Green Ranger comes back.
My two these are the top two contenders, so I'll mention them both, but I'll mention the one that I like a little more. And what the fuck? Why is Rafe playing Marvel Rivals? What the fuck?
Oh, I was playing Marvel
Anyway.
Rivals without you? What a dick.
I know, right?
By the way,
Anyway,
I've re-downloaded Marvel Rivals just to play it a little bit.
Yay,
I have not.
we
I am
could-
not going to play it for a while. I am.
if you're free,
I'm getting sick and tired. They buffed Bucky again. He didn't need it.
did they
True.
buff him? I don't think they. Oh,
yeah,
they
you
did.
talked about the last stream where they gave him all like
Yeah.
more toolboxing.
Oh,
He's
they
slowly
gave,
becoming fucking Rise or whatever the fuck his name was from.
Oh
League.
yeah, they gave him the extra 1 second of slowdown time or something. Yeah.
They gave him a new
No.
ability with his punch.
Not only that, but like it stops all movement abilities.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. It wasn't the ball. It was the uppercut. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
like I
1
said,
second, you can't.
he did not need a buff.
I mean, as the saying goes, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, and that's lucky.
Okay, who cares?
All right, I'm about to maneuver.
They made it. They already made an already powerful character way too powerful.
But going back, the two Power Ranger seasons that I liked a lot, or at least I liked them because of the Megazords, and I loved like the whole transformation shit, was SPD and Turbo.
SPD went hard. That
Dude,
Dog Commander
SPD
man was a baller.
Yep, like for Turbo, I just liked the fact that they drove like fucking giant fucking mega cars that transformed into one of what I like one of the best looking Megazords. And then SPD just went fucking hard. Like, dude, the fact that like all the Rangers got like SWAT gear and shit over time is so cool.
Daredevil shows that we thought you hated Life Now. Well, what does Daredevil even do? We don't even know what his abilities are.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't like his outfit.
he comes out next month.
You do know they're just gonna give him a classic outfit too, right?
Yeah.
If you don't like his current outfit, card.
He's gonna be a
Yes, he
dive
looks too
guy.
bulky.
Oh,
The man is literally supposed to be an acrobatic gymnast.
he could still be bulky and acrobatic.
No, that's counterintuitive to acrobatic.
It's comic book. Stop complaining.
Yep.
No.
Just the iRobot meme. No.
He's gonna dive and beat the. No.
You said it's comic book. You had comic book in the sentence and stop complaining in the sentence. You're asking for the impossible, brother.
No, I think it's
The
just you gotta-
actually started from comic book industry.
But anyway, yeah. So those were my favorites. I'm gonna look up the ones that use trains because I wanna
There's
see
only
what
one. It's Train Megazord. I don't remember which season it was though.
You got your Joy Toy Angron. Nice, Primarch. Nice.
Nice.
I want Daredevil to go against fucking cheaper down hall.
Lightspeed. It's Lightspeed.
I remember Lightspeed.
And
What Power Ranger series was the one where they got
Correct.
all the Red Rangers together?
There's a lot of those.
Really? Because I don't remember
Those
one.
are like
growing
those are
up.
like giant crossover episodes usually.
Yeah, I
That's what
remember
they
just being
are.
hyped that like every Power Ranger from every generation came together to fight. Just seeing
Yeah.
all the suits lined up together, and it's like
It's so
for some reason the
cool.
one that stuck out to me the most was the one where it's like it almost looks like. Sorry, I'm gonna make people feel old here, and I'm gonna make a lot of Gen Z people here confused. You remember like those like the film you'd have for your camera? You know, like you roll it out, you see like those little rectangular blocks, in like that line of the film.
Yes, you mean film.
It's like they had like, yeah, they had like that design across the chest, but it's like all the different colors along the rainbow. Like they had Roy G. Biv. For some reason, that always stuck with me. Was that the one where it's like all like the special rescue like 911 like people who were the Power Rangers? You know what I'm talking though, right? Remember that series?
Vaguely.
It was like a firefighter, ambulance driver, like marine biologist lady. They were all Power Rangers, and they were like
Don't tell
special
me
rescue force.
He should be a support, but he's fucking blind to argue with someone for 5 minutes that he doesn't see. He just has heightened senses and uses techniques that blind people use on superhuman level to see. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. He's like super uber echolocation. And he has the power of Catholic Jesus behind him.
He's like He's like the actual Batman, but doesn't dress like a bat.
Yeah.
He's Batman if he was actually.
I'm looking this up because it's bothering me. Power Rangers series. Lightspeed Rescue. I fucked heavy with Lightspeed Rescue.
You busted Sentry. Well, they would have to make them balanced is the thing.
Yeah, it's just, his ultimate ability, if you don't use it at a certain time, is schizophrenia hexa. I agree with you, Crusader. I agree. Yeah, I fucked hard with Lightspeed Rescue.
Paint all the buttons to gold.
Yeah, I just need to varnish these 2 tanks and Lord of Meat, and I got like maybe 4 Death Guard models left to do in my lot, and I'll be completely done with my Death Guard.
Nice. Now you gotta take him to a tournament and gross everyone out.
Yeah, exactly. They will be a bitch to transport though, with all the sinewy strings I have on all of them.
Yeah, that's how you should get a mag
If only-
case.
I was about to say, if only there was a case where I can magnetize these hoes.
Yes, Lightspeed Rescue is the one with the train.
Which is insane because I was trying to remember what was the one with all like the first responder ones, and it was also Lightspeed Rescue, and I fuck with that one hard.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing that I noticed. I think it was Lightspeed Rescue. That was the first one that also showed off like a proper transformation sequence. Because usually when we watch like Mighty Morphin, they're like, oh, the Mastodon or whatever, and then it's just a flash of light and they start doing flips over a camera. Like, we don't see them transform into the costumes. It's just a flash of light, and then they just start doing their backflips in their costumes.
Your Ranger
Meanwhile,
Crest are going to be such a weird spot because part of the kit's appeal was the number of weapons in the helmets. Well, I mean, they will be getting a refresh probably sometime next edition.
Just not looking small. By the way, Obi-Wan Shinobi, that was fucking hilarious. Is it fucked up that I called Daredevil a blind prostitute because Mad Murdoch be fucking? Welcome to the surprisingly base takes part of the channel in the server.
What's everyone's opinion on Halo? Halo is awesome, except for 4 and 5. Those don't exist. And Infinite. 4, 5, and Infinite don't exist.
Sort of gets a pass.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with the newest Halo that's coming out soon. I hope. We'll wait. We gotta wait because there was. You've been.
Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Same brain cell.
Fine, I'll go ahead.
Okay.
There's a movie reviewer I love dearly. I've been watching him for over a decade now. His name is Jeremy Johns, and he talked about. He did a rambling thing about the Halo series. He's like, it's almost like having to read 8 comic books into a discontinued series, 2 books, and have to think about the headcanon of the creator of this to explain why you didn't actually kill the Didact, and how everything you did didn't matter because it all happened off screen.
But I was gonna say, recently with all the resurgence of Halo collabs with different types of like shit, it seems that they might be doing something hopefully big that might change the way Halo is viewed now. Because as Handy said before, all the way up to ODST, it was really good. 4, I won't say was terrible. It was kind of mid, but it wasn't.
It was
like
terrible. You know it was terrible. Shut up. You know it was.
No, 5th was shit. Like
they're both
I actually played Halo 4 recently, and I'm just like I'm like Thanos, where I'm just like I treated you too harshly. Because then I played
TV show. Yes, there was a TV show. It was
and
horrible.
then I played
It wasn't
5.
good.
Yeah, we don't talk about Master Cheeks.
I still have the Cuck-Tana meme saved on my computer as a reaction image.
but again, 4 is mid. Like, it's not bad, but it's not that good.
It's just boring.
5, yeah, it's just boring. 5 was complete dog shit, because 5 was I don't know if you guys remember the advertisement for Halo 5, but it advertised it as it advertised it as the biggest UFC fight in the century for gamers. It was going to be this new upcoming Spartan Locke versus Master Chief in this duel of like Master Chief's blue team versus Spartan Locke's Oni team, and the fight lasted for like 10 seconds.
Because Master Chief
and
kicked
then they
their
just
shit
kind of
in.
walked away from each other.
Yeah.
And you guys also got to remember, the Master Chief collection was a remaster with the narrative theme between all the different games. Was Locke going through all of Master Chief's logs to understand him better. So at the end of like each game, there was Locke at the end going, "Okay, I get it now. Show me the next thing." To basically study up on Master Chief to kick his ass, only to have
Completely
a
get
slap
his ass
fight.
kicked.
for
No, not
2
even a slap
seconds.
fight. Like, it was literally a pretty decent fight for those 10 seconds, because you see Locke crack Master Chief's helmet, and you're like, oh shit. But then Master Chief just gets up like it's nothing, and like, Locke, you're fucked. Like, you just pulled a no. You do not anger the Master Chief.
You don't touch the helmet.
Ghost, you're so right. Remember the very first Halo 5 like teaser trailer we got? It was Master Chief with fucked up armor. He had his like little poncho on him. He's in the fucking desert.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Never got that.
No. And then there was another trailer where it was Master Chief running up to some sort of like monolith, like a statue, and on the like the staircase leading up to the monolith was Sergeant Locke, like beaten up, and like you just see Master Chief like raise his weapon up to him and about to shoot him, and then they did the reverse on the next teaser, but it's Spartan Locke running up to the thing, and you're just thinking to yourself, oh, is this going to be like a branching timeline type of game? And it's like, no. It wasn't.
Hell yeah, Shinobi.
And I was so pissed because it advertised the game in so many ways that was not the game. And at the end of the day, I was like,
you also know what? You just lost the game.
Oh my god, Andy. But yeah,
Want to know how you can unlose the game?
all right. So if I were to rank,
Okay.
yeah, sorry, go ahead, Ickbird. I'll finish this.
Would you like to know how to unlose the game?
How?
How is it
Well, but you can play a different game in
that's
its
fine.
entirety, and it's a great game. It's a game that I think you will love. It's called Wholesome Monster Girl Academy,
God,
and
that's-
it's got
No.
a great demo.
No. You know what? Honestly speaking, I was sort like the moment you said Monster Girl, for some reason, I just got PTSD from Handy saying "Play Uma Musume."
That's well, technically that's not Monster Girls is the thing.
No,
no,
but
actually-
I got the PTSD of like play this game, and it's like it's like
You're right,
some
Ghost.
sort of ex girl. Yeah.
Haunts.
To
no,
grind
but-
him under the treads of the Covenant. Where the
But
hell
anyway-
is
Yeah.
Gashrak Sua?
So if I were to rank best to worst game from only the Halo games after Halo 3 ODST, it would be Halo Wars 2, top tier, like fucking great game. Then it would be Halo. I would say Halo 4, then Halo Infinite, and then Halo 5 at the bottom. Like Halo Infinite story, the only gripe I
Get
have with
Reach.
it, was Reach after Halo 3 ODST?
It was.
yes,
It was.
That was Bungie's last game.
Then, then in that case, we're not going to include it in this list. So instead of saying after ODST, we'll say after Reach because that's still part of the rest of the canon before 343 took over. But yeah, that's the list. It's Halo Wars 2 because you can't really fuck up Halo Wars story.
He likes to
They're
bleed them as
fucking
much
great.
as we can, UNSC.
But yeah, so it's Halo Wars 2, Halo 4, Halo Infinite, and then Halo 5. Halo 5 obviously being the worst because it was fucking dog shit. And Infinite, my only gripe with Infinite is that the story was pretty decent because it still brought back it brought in the new threat from Halo Wars 2 with Atriox and the Banished, who were like literally untouchable against the Covenant. But I just don't like the way they made you kind of play the story, which was open world, and the open world was mostly empty.
Yeah, I know.
Now they did add co-op to it,
After
and the
how
co-op
long, though?
version of the game. No, it's a permanent thing.
Yes, I'm saying
and the
after how
co-op-
long? Because co-op wasn't in
Oh,
originally
like-
when the game launched.
Like about a year.
Yeah, so a little bit too late, especially in gamer time.
Yeah. Halo 2 is the worst Bungie game in my opinion. Oof.
Ooh, that is a controversial opinion.
Ghost.
You have a very, very controversial take. Defend yourself, or we are coming with pitchforks.
They are not lubed.
Godzilla's part of that minority, that 0.001% that actually doesn't like Halo 2.
It's hot takes like these. It's slightly tangential, but it's hot takes like these that really do remind me there is a favorite Pokemon out there for everyone. Like everyone has a favorite Pokemon of every different Pokemon type out there. Like, so someone's gonna look at you dead in the eye, see the majesty that is Regirock, and go, "Yeah, no, Sizzlepede. That's downright the best Pokemon. It's my favorite."
Or what I have on screen right now.
Rayquaza, baby.
Rayquaza. Mine's
Rayquaza is my
Deoxys.
favorite legendary mythical
Yeah.
status.
Bro, it's so funny that my favorite is Deoxys, and they had a whole movie about Rayquaza fighting Deoxys.
And it's just
like,
because
damn,
Rayquaza was
got
pissed
hands.
because Rayquaza was pissed that it was in his territory.
But
Deoxys, I'm gonna fight Rayquaza. Deoxys sitting in the little boxing corner, like holding his head. It's like, man, that airlock has hands.
but yeah, if I were to rank the Bungie era of Halo, how would I rate it? I think I would rate it at the very tip top for me would be ODST, then Halo 3, and then I'm gonna say Halo 2 is
I
gonna
get
have to take
that.
the spot.
I
I'm
get
gonna
that
have to
goes
say
to-
Halo 2. Halo 2 is gonna take the slot for third place. And then Reach. Would Reach actually be fourth place? No, I think it would be lower on my list. Because then after Halo 2 would be Halo. Because what would be left? It'd be Halo Combat Evolved, and then Reach, right? Those were the last two options. Yeah, no, I think I would put Reach at the very bottom. Not gonna lie.
That is when they
Because
started
I
to
think-
change the game formula. Although Reach is more
Yeah, 'cause-
beloved nowadays.
Yeah, it's. I think the reason why Reach is like my least favorite from all. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it wouldn't change the order by much. So above Halo Combat Evolved, but below Halo Wars 2 would actually be the original Halo Wars.
Solid
So
Yeah,
it'd
that's
be-
fair.
Yeah, it would be Halo 2, then Halo Wars, then it'd be Halo Combat Evolved, and then it'd be Reach at the bottom. And my explanation for putting Reach at the bottom, I do enjoy the story because it is basically one-to-one to like the book series. I just don't like the game mechanics. And by that I mean, why the fuck is the sprinting a fucking ability? That
Because your
is
legs were
stupid.
broken.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is dodging an ability? That doesn't make any sense.
That's not how the horse works.
It's the ability system that really pissed me off for Halo, because if we're being honest, if we just rated the Halo series or the games by just the narrative, it'd be a completely different list. But as a game as a whole, yeah, I think Halo Reach would be at the bottom. I just hate some of the liberties that they took with that game because it just is. It just didn't make any sense. Like, I understood if camouflage, the jetpack, and all that other stuff, like all the stuff that is actual equipment, were abilities.
What help with
But
what?
sprinting and dodging is not an ability.
Oh,
Like,
AliExpress.
that should be
Counterpoint.
something normal.
I have a genuine counter to this.
What?
If you want people in power armor to be sprinting and dodging, I'd highly recommend you play the Quake series instead.
Still though, like these guys are super soldiers.
Since
They're
we're talking
augmented.
Since we're talking
like-
about Halo, do you guys remember Crackdown?
I fucking
No.
loved Crackdown. And by the
Yeah.
way, Godzilla,
I've
ODST
seen-
is also my favorite Halo game. Base take.
Yeah, it is literally. I literally just said it was number one on my list because, God, I don't know what it is, but playing a game that doesn't revolve around Master
Hello, Tony.
Chief makes it way better.
It puts it in perspective when you do play him.
Yeah, because it's like when you play as Master Chief and you look around to your allies, you see all these like fucking Marines and ODSTs that are like half your size, and you're just like, I wonder how it feels to play these guys. And then they brought out ODST, and you're just like, oh, this is how it feels.
Ghosts, you really do hate the fucking Flood, don't you?
No, I'll tell you why. No fucking Flood. Honestly speaking, this is gonna be also a different take for me. I'd rather prefer if they actually introduced the Flood in like some of the other games, even in ODST.
Congrats, Tony. I hope
But,
I hope all its phalanges and little legs like harden up proper. 'Cause I know that
They
could be
fucking suck ass. I'm assuming you're saying they fucking suck ass in the sense that like they overwhelm you a lot. Imagine you're not paying attention and they come up behind, like 10 of them come up behind you and just kill you.
What's up, Game Zone?
That's the flood. Hello, Game Zone. How you doing?
And that's fine.
I gotta say,
And that's
The
fine
Flood?
that you like Reach because of the wartime story. I just don't like. I just put Reach at the bottom of the list of the Bungie games because I just don't like the way they made the
nice, Tony.
system. But what were you saying? What about the Flood?
The Flood, when I was a younger man, the Flood would scare the shit out of me when they appeared. I actually had to stop playing the game because of the
Which
Flood.
one?
Halo 2.
Halo 2. Interesting. For me, my first Halo game was Halo 3, and that was my introduction to the Gravemind. And the part that scared me the most was being inside the Gravemind. It shook me so much that I actually went over to my cousin and was like, "Can you co-op this level with me? I don't know where to go and I'm scared. I'm inside a monster and I don't know where to go."
Oh, you guys are a bunch of bitches.
To be fair, the level design of the Gravemind was fucking shit anyway. It was almost as bad as the first one of the what was the level? I
Wait,
think it was the
cartographer.
library or the cartographer. That's the first one, right, from Halo 1.
Fuck the silent
Yeah.
cartographer.
Yeah, dude, I hated that mission because you would basically be taking portals to go like in different hallways, but all the hallways looked the same, so it didn't feel like you were making any progress.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just like, did I take the wrong portal? Why am I seeing the same shit over and over again? And so I just
Crusader
kept
put it
going.
best. Imagine being stuck with a rocket launcher going into that level. By the way, everyone, it's been an hour. Make sure you stand up and stretch your legs.
3 for 3 guilty spark though. Oh boy, did I
A sign
hate
for
that.
things to come. Oh, Silent Cartographer was a different mission. My apologies, Ghost. Was Silent Cartographer the cool, like, beach landing one?
I don't remember. I just hated the one with the little library, and you just in the first game where you get where they first introduce your flood and you get stuck in it. You have no idea where to go.
Yeah, then it's the library. The silent cartographer must be something else. Because I was about to say the library too for Halo CE. Because I
Fuck the
I
library.
remember.
All my homies hate the library.
Yeah, the silent
Ghost. Thank you,
cartographer was
Ghost.
the beach landing. Okay, yep. So yeah, so the library was the flood mission. I fucking hated that mission because I remember. Funny enough, I remember playing. I think a demo for Halo when I was a kid on my cousin's Xbox, and it was like the first half of that mission where like you were shooting like the Covenant, you're going through blasting as the Master Chief, and then right before you get to like the flood part, it cuts off the demo mission. Because I was like, well, that was a very short mission, and I hated that mission too because in the demo it was like you were in the I remember it was like in a foresty jungle type. No.
Yeah, you're in a jungle. Like a swamp.
Yeah, and I remember. Yeah, you're in the swamp. I remember that, and you had
And
to
then
fight your
Shrek
way
appears.
through to the. Yeah, you had to fight your way through all of that, but it always cut off at the part where you met the flood, or right before that. I
It was
feel like
really
Combat
scared when
Evolved, like,
Shrek appeared and asked what we're doing in his swamp.
But
My favorite way to play through library was that the cursed Halo.
Oh yeah, where they give you the what is it? They give you warthogs.
Yeah, they gave you a mongoose and they gave you Sergeant Johnson.
Yes, and then they made you do math at
God.
the end.
Yeah, dude, you and I were being sworn. I was like, no, it's this one. No, it's this one. That mission was so cursed, like, because the mongoose, they would spawn 2 mongooses for when we did the multiplayer.
Yeah.
But it had a hinky little thing where whomever was the one with Sergeant Johnson was the one who set all the spawns. And when I would respawn, I would have no mongoose, so I would just die.
Yep.
And then you just slingshot me back forward to you again at the next checkpoint with no mongoose, and I would die again.
Yeah, cursed,
by
cursed
the
Halo's
way,
awesome. I wonder if they're gonna make it. If he's gonna do a cursed Halo too.
I think he is.
By the way, I actually been recently addicted in playing my recently bought Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Skies or whatever it is. Skies Unknown. I've been super addicted to that game, and I just recently unlocked the F-22.
Hell yeah.
I think I played.
Dude,
I think I played that one.
me?
I remember I played one. Is the campaign you're fighting for a country called Grace Maria?
No, this one's a Rugia.
I was gonna say I think that Nosferatu's in that game too, and it's a pretty damn cool plane if you know which one it is.
Yeah, no, it's Ace Combat 7 is the one where they have. I think it still takes place in the same universe because it's the
It is all of
Rusian
Ace Combat
or-
takes place in the same universe.
Yeah, but like, and the reason why I say that is because I remember that like all these countries, like the Erusians, Oceans, and all that. I'm like, I remember these guys from Ace Combat 4, and that was on the PS2. But yeah, so
Ace
I love
Combat,
how
I'm
they
thinking it
give.
was Wings of Liberty.
Yeah,
Or
I
some other one.
remember there's like technically 3 final like I guess fighter planes that you could choose from, and I love how they try to give you an alternative option. Can you guess what the 2 other alternative options are?
Nuke California again.
No, one of them is the the YF 18 or 78 or some shit like that. I gotta look at it up again. But the other option, other than the F-22 Raptor, is the Su-57. And I'm over here like, yeah, no one's flying that piece of shit.
Do they know?
Yeah, I saw the other option. I was like, nope. I do love that they have the A-10 Warthog in the game, though. That shit was
Yes.
fun.
Sebastian saying Ace Combat 6. Yeah, I'm thinking Ace Combat 6. I like that one.
Heck. 7's pretty good. I like 7.
Drew, thank you for the YouTube subscribe.
I like the whole like story, how like they're trying to use drones in that game. To
Oh, that's the one that
mimic
Maxor did with Jeffrey Bezos. You're fighting Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, yeah, because they have the Arsenal bird, the giant Arsenal bird that just launches fuck ton of drones that are like absorbed the abilities of like the best pilot of the game, which is not, but which is very ironic that the best pilot of the game gets taken down by the best pilot of the game, your character.
Have you guys seen this new trend on Twitter about cursing Vishnu?
No.
Why?
So apparently a bunch of Twitter accounts that were getting a lot of traction were all outed recently as Indian, like run by Indians pretending to be Americans. And the way people found it out was like just suddenly like a rash of bad grammar or whatever. And people started saying, "Hey, will you curse Vishnu?" And then they started talking about how you want to, make incest hillbilly babies and just start like full mask off. So it became this huge trend on Twitter last week to say, "Curse Vishnu, Christ is King, God bless America." Because the Indian accounts couldn't not like just play along with the act and maintain like their easy milk money that they're just making off of their fucking Twitter accounts. It's great.
That's why when you see the scam videos, they're so easy to out. Because you just piss them off or something and they crumble.
I love how they have. Funny enough, I literally jumped to the storefront of Steam, and they have a political game. Hold on, Steam Political Simfest. Now through September 15th, is huge discounts on political games. And in my head, I'm just like, oh, cool. Do they have Civilization games in here? No, no Civilization game is on sale in this.
Why would the Civ games be on sale? They're never in there. Blaze is a monster. Please don't. Crazy I scored on the first time I tried.
So many, like, okay, so King of the Castle, I've heard of that game before. It's literally a Twitch game. Yes, Your Grace, I've played that before. Every other game on here, aside from Tropico 6, is, like, I've never heard of before.
In Tropico, you play as a dictator.
Yes. I'm also surprised that this... Well, I mean, I guess it's not, like, a political sim game. I was gonna say, Command and Conquer, but it's not. It's an RTS.
Is it just simulator games that are on sale, or just games quote-unquote related to politics?
It's games related to politics. That's why.
Why
it's
is
like,
Just Cause not there?
Well, no, it's you're simulating as a person in power, making decisions to keep yourself in power.
And that's dictator simulators then. That's
In a
not
sense,
politics
'cause
simulators.
they have Democracy 4, Tropical 6, Suzerain, House of Legacy. God, dude, so many fucking games. Rebel Inc. Escalation. Age of History. Plutocracy, Political Arena, We the Revolution, Headliner, Beholder 2, Lawgivers, blah 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 blah. It's literally just games where it's like, oh hey yeah, like you're gonna play in a sort of civilization type thing where you have to keep yourself in power, yada yada yada. Honestly speaking, for anyone who actually wants to play any of these games, I would only recommend the what was the one that I said previously? It's in here.
Tropico.
The one, huh?
Tropico.
No, not Tropico.
I mean, I've heard people say Tropico is actually pretty good.
I guess Tropico. I haven't played it, that's why I can't recommend it. But King of the Castle, that's what it is. King of the Castle. That one's pretty fun.
King of the Castle, King of the Castle.
That game is literally just like it's like I think the main goal is that you're the king and you have certain criteria to meet to continue your legacy, while other factions in the game that you're making deals with are trying to usurp your throne. And it's really funny if you're like
I thought it was good. Apparently Civ 7 is not good. That's what I heard too. Civ 7 is kind of ass.
I
Civ 7
tried
is-
playing Civ 7.
so
I could not
from
get
what
past 5 minutes with the shitty UI.
But so I've actually saw my friends play Civ 7 like on the live stream together. They hated it because they literally just said Civ 7 is just diet Civ 6 because there's not a lot to do. But yeah, as I was saying, King of the Castle is a pretty decent one because you could also play with your audience, like for Twitch and stuff, because they can actually take control of the groups that are trying to usurp your throne.
Oh yeah,
And
I've
it's
seen people play that. I've seen Zoran the Bear play that.
Bro, that shit is hilarious because everyone's just trying to make deals and also at the same time screw each other over while playing this game. Meanwhile, you're just sitting back like anxious because you don't know if the people are gonna work with you or against you.
When you stream it, they're
Such
always
a
going to
great
work
little
against you.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I fucking love it. Like I love that game. It's so fun. Anyways, going back to the main store page to see for anything else. I see No Man's Sky.
Have you guys been seeing the funny memes about a dude killing a rooster with a 12 gauge shotgun?
I think so,
No.
yeah.
So there's this dude. He's kind of a lol cow. He posted a picture of like a bandolier of shotgun shells and everything on Twitter's like a rooster attacked my 12-year-old nephew. I made it see God, and everyone's like, your bandolier's missing 3 shots from the holder. It took you 3 shots to kill a rooster, and why did you kill a rooster with a 12 gauge? You could have literally just like kicked it. And now everyone's posting these memes. It's great, like a dude's holding like a stone you'd put in a sling. Had a rooster chase my son this morning. Broke out the 6-pounder and took care of business. If you know, you know. I'm just getting all these rooster shit talk. It's amazing.
You know what else? It all goes back to Rooster Teeth too.
Let's back to Rooster Teeth, man.
All right, so in the other gaming news, I don't know why, but what is this resurgence of No Man's Sky? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, it's because it keeps getting free updates.
Yeah, free updates and the game keeps getting better and better apparently. And also
Yeah,
they
like how
recently
the-
announced their next game too.
Yeah, the creator keeps posting memes, and it's like him, like with the belt, saying, "Like, here's a new update for you," and it's just a player, like where the abused
No,
child in the
Sean
shadow goes,
Murray, no."
please.
Sean Murray, no.
I pulled up the GO 8 Avenger. Exactly, Crows. Exactly. Oh god, the dude's a lol cow. Like someone. So the dude is the way he made money was he sold milsurp gear. I'm avoiding certain words that are banned by YouTube. You know, let's say headgear that is really good at giving you predator vision. I'll say, stuff like that for really cheap. And he has a Patreon.
Oh, you can't say the actual like
yes.
descriptor of
Why?
it
That's
because
stupid.
It's an auto thing on YouTube, I guess. recently did it. So he had a Patreon where you get like discounts for all the stuff, and he'd give out coupons and all that stuff. Someone used a free shipping coupon with like another coupon that gave him like $200 off on like a bulk order.
Temperature vision, because isn't that what it does too?
I'm gonna slip if I do.
Hey, fair enough. So yeah. So the dude starts posting about it on Twitter and bitching about it, like, someone just put 2 coupons together from my store. I'm gonna honor the deal, but just let you guys know, you can't do this anymore. This guy ruined it for you. No more coupons for anyone. And everyone's like, wow, you're very insecure. He goes, I sent it out, but hey, if it goes missing, it goes missing. And I kind of hope it does, because it's your fault. It's in God's hands now. Everyone's like, you're wanting this thing to go missing? Okay, so now when it does go missing, because we're thinking
he has to honor it too by sending it out, because refund policy or honoring,
especially after he says he hopes it goes missing. And if it goes missing, how is that going to look on him?
Very bad.
And whenever anyone says, hey, you're being kind of a jerk, I would use a different word here, a certain C word, if you will, a word that my Celtic ancestors would use.
Or the Australians.
Why not just call him a dick?
Yeah, because that's too weak for him. Everyone's like, you're being really, really gregariously jerkish. He just posts like his income for the month. It's like, yeah, keep giving me numbers. So everyone just started screenshotting his posts so he doesn't get any fucking traction anymore while shit talking him. Same guy who was like, I'd use a 12 gauge to kill a rooster. So he's just this fucking lol cow. And it's great seeing people shit on him all over my Twitter feed.
Well, he deserved it.
Darn tootin'.
Take a look, see how it looks pretty good. Look at how nice that looks. The gold look better when it's highlighted too.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I'm probably gonna use Gashrak Sewer now instead of
the C word counterproductiveness. He certainly was counterproductive for good business.
Yeah, so it looks like Gashrak Sewer is a good alternative to Agrax.
Hooray!
I want the cooling and the darkness of Agrax. Gashrax is slightly brighter, but not much. And also, like, well, no, it's a bit darker tone of brown, but it's like a little bit, how should I say, it makes a warmer gold. Like an old warmer gold. Like, you can tell just by zooming in on it. Like, if I zoom in, you can see what I mean. Like, it looks reddish, but it's not like you're using Seraphim Sepia or what's the other red one that everyone uses? Yeah, Reichland. It doesn't look like Reichland. It's like it's the in between of Reichland and Agrax is what it looks like. Because you can see on like how it looks, right, Edvard?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a nice in between.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Alright, so next thing I gotta do, let's see, so everything's actually been WoW now, sweet, so I just gotta do highlights, yay.
Hooray.
Yippee. It's almost
That is one of the
done.
things I'm really enjoying about painting these Death Guard. I really don't have to do any highlighting.
I probably don't have to either, but part of me is just like, you have to. You gotta do it.
Yeah,
You gotta,
like for a character though, like this character you got right here, it makes sense. For me, I have all this flesh stuff. It's really just having it nice and bright and then watering it down with washes and whatnot. So it all kind of goes back to a more normal level and has a worn look without making the colors dull. So yeah, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, if you want to do like a super worn look on your shit, make it bright as fuck at first. Like have your layers and vibrancy. Don't just like max like brightness on it like it's a fucking like 2 billion gigawatt lamp. But like if you have it nice and bright and sharp, when you put all the yucky stuff on it, it brings it back down to a nice middle and still looks like it's weathered as fuck. And Crows, I'm happy the Elmer's glue under the Morton Earth is working well for you. It's done a lot of great work for me.
What's this? There we go.
You're in white armor hell, off gray with white highlights is a godsend. Oh yeah, Crusader. White is the final thing you're putting on that model.
Yep.
Unless
You
you're
never paint
airbrushing.
pure white. You always paint with an off-white. A really light
Yeah,
gray.
your bright white is your highlighting.
Mm-hmm.
Get the spicy snacks, Tony. Flush out that immune system. Have the spicy poops. You don't have anywhere to go.
Maybe the gloves, although I haven't done the effects on the sword yet. Like, I'm not sure how I want to do the effects on the sword too. Like, if I want to try it, like, well, I know I'm not gonna be able to get any white in the runes correctly because I'm not using oil paints.
Fair enough. The purple you have also comes out of the bottle pretty chunky, so it's been a fun challenge to work around. Fair enough, Crusader. I'd recommend getting some like paint or like flow improver or like an airbrush, because that's just paint medium without paint. Putting a little bit in your paint pot and shaking the fuck out of it. That's what I've been doing for my Morghast bone from GW, and it's been really good.
How do I want
That's
to
what you
paint
use.
the
Good job.
sword?
Good job.
I'm not sure how I want to paint the sword.
I don't know.
Part
It
of
looks
me
pretty
wants to-
painted to me.
Well, no, I'm like, how I want to shade it. Do I want to like give it a subtle shade of like a blue or something? Because it's supposed to be a power sword, although I don't think this is actually a power sword is the thing too. I think this is just a normal sword. The Judicar sword isn't a power sword because there's no power node.
I would say, just focus on like a nice, like what you can do is you can get a white paint, thin it down a bunch, and then put it in the recesses and just swipe it away with your finger the rest.
Yeah.
Let it dry, and then put like a vibrant contrast paint in there,
Yeah.
and then wipe that away.
Yeah, like a blue.
Yeah. Probably put it in the alien purple bottle for your next paint section. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess I could try that. Let's try that. Where is some white paint? Where is my white star? Or trooper white, whichever one. I think I bought that star when I was at.
Yeah, I'd thin it down a bunch and use or not a bunch. White
And
paint.
I bought star. I did bought another trooper. I might already open.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What?
I don't know. I assumed you took off your headphones, walked off to grab paint.
No, it's right next to me.
Okay. What's up, Murph?
Hello, Murph.
Hey, that's a pretty good strategy, Crusader. I do not fault you at all for that. Hell yeah, Crows.
Bright red
That's
on
fucking awesome.
Okay, there's metallic flakes on this thing. I gotta Seen it.
Alrighty, I'm actually gonna have to get ready for bed soon. So I
Yeah,
will
I'm probably gonna be going for
making
another
my
30
departure.
minutes because I have to shower because I'm going to train club tomorrow.
Thank you everyone for having me.
Yep. Copy methods,
I
Sours
will
leaves
see
us up
you
painting
all
clones.
for a little bit on Wednesday.
Yep. Well, Wednesday I'm doing an early morning stream. Remember?
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Wednesday, well, if I wake up on time, which I probably will because I'm getting up
Actually,
early
no,
tomorrow.
Wednesday, I'm gonna be at the tax collector stuff to deal with all my driver's license shit Wednesday, so I don't think I'll be there.
Have fun.
I will try.
I want a Termagon, also
Alrighty.
custom teams too. I mean, any high fleet is fine, it's just whichever one you think looks cool. Is the big thing. Let's see how well this works.
Oh shit! Leopard left.
Yeah, he had to go. He had to go do stuff.
Oh. Gosh darn it. Alright. I wanted him to be here for this, but it's fine. I'll just ask the question anyway. So, chat and Handy. When you were growing up, what were your favorite games that you loved to play for each console that you owned?
Nintendo. Wait, no, was it? What? I think it was on Nintendo 64. It was called like Vigilantes, is what it was. It was like Twisted Metal for Nintendo.
Okay.
Like that game, and then Mech Assault on the original Xbox. Well, Mech Assault 2,
Okay.
because those were the console version of BattleTech, but more arcadey.
Okay. Anything after that?
PlayStation 3. Let me think.
Did you
Why
not have a
didn't-
PS2? Oh wait, well, what did you say for PS2?
PS2 was like Jack and Daxter series.
Hey, that counts. That's why I said for each console that you owned.
Yeah. Super Mario Bros. Mario 64, Pokemon Blue, Twisted Metal, Halo, Halo 3.
Okay. Alright, so for my lineup, for the Sega Genesis, because yes, I owned one, and by I owned one, I mean my mother gave it to me as a hand-me-down. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Those are
You still
literally the
have
only
that
games
Sega
that I played on
Genesis?
Hmm?
Still have it? Is the question?
I would have to ask my mother, because I actually maybe not, because I know we also had a Nintendo Entertainment System, like the original NES, with the little orange gun for Duck Hunt.
Oh god, that.
Yeah, that we had that, and I played Super Mario 3 a lot on that console. Because it came with the dual cartridge where you chose whether to play one of no. Super Mario 3 was its own thing, but it had another cartridge for that came with two games, Duck Hunt and then the arcade Super Mario game, the one where like little turtles came out of like pipes and you had to like figure out a way to take them out. And then you moved on to the next level, which is just the same thing but with more enemies and shit. And they had like the big POW in the center. Yeah, that. That was for the NES. We didn't have an N64. We did have an Atari game system. Yes, my mom was a gamer. Oh boy. And then after the Sega Genesis, we did not have the Dreamcast. What did it jump to at that point? I did own a
Nintendo.
PS1, a PlayStation 1, and for that I played a Rainbow Six game for the PlayStation 1 and a Spec Ops game for it.
Monster PSP and 3DS, Gears of War 2 for the Xbox. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the Gears of War just got like the remastered Gears of War just came out too.
Yep.
And then Emergence Day comes out later this year.
Yep. Okay, so that was PS1, PS2. I didn't own a original Xbox, but I did own a PS2. For PS2, it was Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and Ace Combat 4 were like the most played games for that. Those are the ones that I vividly remember. For the GameCube, this one's a little weird because I have a lot of games with GameCube, but the ones I remember the most are Luigi's Mansion, the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Sonic Adventure series, so Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. What else? The Sonic Mega Collection as well.
All I'm hearing
I had
is
a
just gotta
weird
go
ba-
fast.
Yeah. I had a Beyblade game that came with the GameCube.
Let's Beyblade. Beyblade.
Yeah. And I also had, this was given to me as a gift, but I never really finished the game. I was given Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube that came with and my cousin gave me the chainsaw controller as well.
Oh, nice.
I don't have that anymore. I lost
That's
it.
a collector's item.
I know. I was a kid. Plus, my sister broke my original GameCube controller, which made my mom buy me the wireless one. Oh, you know what else I played a lot on the PlayStation 2? Now that we're bringing it back, so the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games.
Oh my god, that game.
Both of them. I didn't play the third one. I never played it. I actually have the third one now, and I could technically play it if I hooked up my old fucking system. I have my PS2 and GameCube in the other room.
Mine are all in a box in the garage.
Yeah, mine are right here just in case, and I dust them and clean them just in case as well. So moving on, I never owned a PS3 because that's when I jumped ship from the PlayStation stuff and jumped to the Xbox stuff, and that's when I got the 360. The main games that I played on the 360 almost nearly non-stop were some of the free-to-play games and a few that I bought. For 360, I played Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops 2.
Mine was Modern Warfare 2 and Halo 3.
Modern Warfare 2, yes, and Modern Warfare. I also played, oh wait, you said it was Modern Warfare 2 and what else?
Well, yeah, the Modern Warfare games and Halo 3.
And Halo 3, oh yeah, Halo 3, ODST. I also played, I think I played one of the Arkham games, the Batman Arkham games. I don't know which one it was.
Probably the
I think
first
it was,
one.
Yeah, no,
Probably
yeah.
Asylum, the very first one.
No, it was Arkham City, or the one where the second game. And I remember because I had to do this. I had to do that stupid intro sequence where you play as Bruce Wayne beating up all the dudes. Let's see what else.
You have to
360, I
pay
played-
you before the block while taking out for an answer. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to be in the hospital. Zoom in on the sword to see what it looks like.
I also played the Fable series. Fable 1, 2, and 3.
Hard to see.
Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2 before the Scholar of the First Sin edition. Honestly, I think that was I think those were the only games that I vividly remember playing a lot for 360. Because I know there's some obscure ones that I remember, like Happy Wars or whatever that was called. There's a game called Happy Wars, and there's another one called Dungeon Defenders. Now jumping over to Xbox One.
The X-Bone.
The X-Bone.
Microsoft did really not think that through when they came up with that name.
let's see, Xbox One. Obviously, I played all the Kojima games that came out for that. So Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition.
Kojima.
Dark Souls 3. No, not Kojima. Sorry, I was thinking of Metal Gear for some
Yeah,
reason.
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. I was thinking of Kojima because I was recently looking into starting the Metal Gear series. But yeah, so Miyazaki, Dark Souls 2 and 3, which, this is where I technically started the Gears of War series as well, because they were kind of like doing the backwards compatibility for those games.
Yeah.
So I remember playing Gears of War a lot. Rainbow Warriors? The fuck is Rainbow Warriors?
Those are a type of Space Marines.
Hmm.
I don't really remember much about the Rainbow Warriors or Space Marines. Like, I still only really care about the chapters that I actually like, so I think Carcharodons, Dark Angels, Minotaurs somewhat, but not really.
Honestly speaking, the more modern the console, the less games I can think of for playing.
Because modern
Because
consoles do not have very great games, to be honest.
Because if I go back to 360, I could also add Command and Conquer to that list because I love Red Alert 3. But when I jump back to modern consoles, it's like, not a lot of spice up here. Like it's gone from like, and I think I think I've talked about this before. It's gone from like, we've had so many, we've hit a gold rush when like during the 90s, early 2000s, and all the way up to like, I would say early 2010s, where gaming was really fun. Like, we were eating good. And then the more modern it became, like past 2015, games just started to just decline. And it went from like, there's so much gold to like, now we're trying to find the diamond in the rough.
Yep.
Like, for example,
Hey, dude, if you got
Baldur's
sent to
Gate 3.
Legends, I'm not gonna get sent to Legends. Can't do that. Someone just gave me Terminator's painted. No, I properly transferring.
Bro, can you imagine the next reveal for fucking Warhammer? By the way, we are now also introducing this new character and also sending him to Legends. The name of the character, Ribbons Handicrafts.
I'm just waiting for the day that some Warhammer author puts me in their book just to kill me off, because like they thought they were doing to some other like creator that was critical of GW. And really they just put him in the canon of Warhammer now, even though he's dead. It's like, yeah, he got inside your head.
I wonder what the fuck the YF-23 is from. I think I remember it being an Israeli ship.
YF-23 is the Boeing's test bed for the F-22 contract.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the YF-23.
Yeah,
because it's the YF-23.
That's why it looks so similar.
Yeah, the F-22, and then the Su-57 as the final airplanes for the story.
Yeah, the Su, the piece of the shit box that is not doing very well in real life.
Yeah. You want to hear something extremely funny though?
Sure.
According to Ace Combat, the FA-18F Super Hornet is apparently capable of using a railgun.
I mean, it's the U.S. military, discretionary spending.
So, I honestly looked at like what a jet would actually need to use a railgun. According to a lot of people who have like try to use simulators of this shit would literally destroy the plane upon first use.
Not with that attitude.
There's no jet in existence because according to that, it uses a lot of electrical power to just charge and fire, to the point that every time they use it, it would turn off the fucking jet.
Yeah, that's why you just make it solar powered.
I said
Solar
that
powered
too, but
railgun.
then they were like, yeah, I said that too to like a friend of mine because we both had a conversation, looked up the specs and everything of like the F-22 Raptor potentially having this, and it's like, yeah, no, the fucking railgun is going to turn off the airplane every single time it uses it, and you're just basically nosediving at the fucking ground. So the only feasible way to use a railgun for an F-22 or any fucking jet in any case is to use it at a very high altitude that gives you just enough time to restart your fighter and pull up.
That just sounds like a skill issue.
Plus the airplane the jet would also have to compensate for the recoil.
Recoil, it's a railgun. There is no recoil.
Well, according to the again, I know this is like a fantasy game, like an alternative universe fantasy game. Considering that every shot fired from this, it's called an EML, but it's a railgun. It's an electromagnetic railgun. Every time you fire this thing, you fire it at a speed that like breaks the
Thunder
sound barrier.
Screech, that was supersonic prop plane that was so loud it gave an engineer on the ground a seizure.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, no, I've
Are you sure that's just not the
recently,
Tu-95, the Russian Tu-95? Because we can hear that thing the moment it takes off from Russia. If we're in Alaska. Oh, hey, look, a bot. Killed, made,
hey, look.
destroyed.
I know which one he's talking about because the U.S. actually built that that prop plane, and I remember fucking a fat electrician talking about it. How like it was so fucking loud that it would literally cause not just the people at base, but the people that in the city that was not too far to hear this shit and feel disorientated, discombobulated, like basically any sort of like feeling of queasiness or whatever, like any way that it fucks with your internal systems just by listening to this thing. It was happening, and this thing literally broke the sound barriers so many times while in flight that they like the whole town or some shit like had to made noise complaints about that plane.
Well, you know what that just sounds like? That just sounds like one of our secret weapons we're holding back until we really need to use it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, when I heard about that story from Fat Electrician, I was just like, you know, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the US is working on something like this.
Thunder Screech, nah, you mean Discombobulator 9000?
Yep. Fucking hilarious.
Song name?
Vendino song name? No, there's no song.
It's
literally just a piece of military equipment.
So it's Sharo. It's called Sharo. Anyone in 2025.
Oh, I forgot you play music during your stream.
Yes, I do play music during my streams. I am a streamer. Didn't you know that?
Well, yeah, but usually I turn. Well, I mean, in this case, since you are painting minis and stuff, having background music makes sense. I play video games. I can't have fucking AC/DC blaring while I'm slaughtering zombies or something, or having important info dump.
You know what that sounds like?
Coach.
Skill issue. That sounds like a skill issue to me.
You know what's the funniest thing? And I kind of wish Chicken was allowed to be a part of these like stream sessions with us. Chicken can tell you his first-hand experience with or like some stories that he's also heard from his friends about the joint military training like experience in Australia. Because it's like, because he's like, you know it's Australian when you can not only hear but see the aircraft. You know it's American when you can hear the aircraft but they're nowhere near you. Or better yet, you don't see them. And I'm laughing because it's like, yeah, that's how it works. America, you may hear us coming in with the eagle screeches, but you don't know where you don't know where it's coming from. The good thing is save that last bit of my water burger for now.
Okay.
Because I had a stomach ache after eating a bit of it, so I stopped eating. But now I feel a little bit better, so I ate the last, like, 1/3 of the burger.
Our genetics are weak.
They're not weak, I just drank too much shit today.
You drank too much water? Wow.
Yes, it's called overhydration.
It's not very plain, does it?
Yep. Because if they cannot determine the direction that the plane is coming from, then you don't know where it is. And that's the best part.
Even we don't know what we're doing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't know what we're doing, then the enemy definitely won't either.
Yep. I also like letting, like, I talk to this kind of stuff with chicken too, where it's like yeah, like, it's so cool to know that, like, they tell us the capabilities of some of the public equipment of the United States, but it's not the full detail. Like, we as Americans know that our shit is way stronger than what the government tells us it is, but we don't like push on it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, let's say this missile can go X miles, can, like, target someone from X miles away. In public knowledge, we as Americans deep down know that thing can fire from a longer range.
Yep. We don't tell them our capabilities.
We don't ask about it, but we know.
We undersell our capabilities.
Yep. Nobody said democracy was quiet. Or freedom. Freedom's more accurate. Sorry, there's a plane over there. Points at the whole sky. Yep.
I was carefully painting in the letters on this with contrast paint. I'm gonna go over again with a little bit more white paint to bring the letters back out.
Alright, I beefed up my F-22. Now I'm doing a sortie. AC-130 go brrr. Yeah, right now I'm playing as the Raptor. Pretty much the most powerful air jet in modern day. Holy shit. Just put me right into the fight. Holy fuck.
Most powerful jet in modern day, not according to China. We have the greatest planes.
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. I before this mission, I played as the F-35, and I'm not gonna lie, I was so off put at the way it looked in AC-7, because obviously a lot of these vehicles, the aircraft are pretty much almost one-to-one to the IRL versions. So when I was playing as the F-35, I was just like, why does it have a single cylinder turbine engine? Why does it look like a giant, almost like a Dorito? And then it's like, this almost looks like the B-52, or not the B-52, the
B-2.
The B-2 stealth bomber. I was just like, it's like if you combined the F-22 and the B-22 and you made that.
B-2, not B-22. There's no B-22.
No, I said 52, but I was thinking of
You said
Grandpa Buff.
B-22.
I said B-52.
You said V22 just a couple seconds ago.
Did I? I don't know.
Yes, you did.
Regardless, it looks like you combine the F-22 and the B2 and made the F-35, and I'm just like, the fuck is this? Like, again, not to like, it just looks so weird design wise, because obviously the F-35 that I don't know which one it is that habitual line crosser uses. I don't know which model it is, but this one was the F-35C, and I was like, this looks weirdly different in my head.
Oh, when the Soviets built a garbage plane, Americans take it for a good plane and then make one greater planes. Yup. What is muscular dystrophy like? Genuinely curious. Muscular dystrophy is when your muscles are just wasting away and they can't grow back. Like, because when you, the way to grow muscle is like you're literally tearing your muscles. That's how you get bigger muscles, because it grows back like larger. For muscular dystrophy, that doesn't happen. The muscles just don't grow back. I am fortunate enough that I have the one that is not doesn't affect anything important.
Christ.
I'm noticing too that on this side for the Judicar is the text is a whole lot more pronounced and not as in deeper.
F-14.
Good old
That's what I'm
Tomcat.
chasing down right now.
Unfortunately, they're all extinct in the wild now.
Mhm.
What cutting mat is that? It's just some random cutting mat I got off of Amazon. Will you ever paint the Warlord Titan? Yes. I will. Maybe this year, hopefully.
Rafael M. Really funny, because the other day I was having a conversation with Nalo about like how Ace Combat basically gave me like this weird urge to want to become a fighter pilot.
Okay. It's just called
And honestly,
patriotism.
and it's also the main reason why I like playing these like Ace Combat games. Is just gives me that urge to be like, I want to fly to the deep blue sky, baby. Just fly up there.
Why don't you
Oh,
try
I'm
playing,
chasing down a Su-57. Come here. Come here. You're not living.
Why don't you just try playing DCS then?
What's up?
Play DCS, Digital Combat Simulator.
Never heard of that one. Su-57 down. Let's go. Oh, great. A
Like,
Su-33.
it's
came
like
in.
Star Citizen on steroids is what it is. It's the pinnacle of simulator games right now is DCS. Hi. What's your favorite railroad? I mean, it's tough because the Rio Grande was bought by Union Pacific, and I also like Union Pacific too. So, I guess Union Pacific. IL-2 is also peak, man. Realizing that flying is cool. Closed up, I gotta... I actually do have to wait for this to try a bit more. Because I'm gonna go back over the face of this, because what that'll do, if I do it sideways like that, is it'll keep the blue and the white in the recesses while also coloring the ridges of the blade. So it looks like the runes are glowing. And honestly, I didn't see you enjoying the civilian air patrol. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, that looks pretty damn.
Oh, why did I waste that? Damn, I wasted those missiles.
Oh, you gotta get good. That's why you wasted them. You're doing your part, yes.
A Su-47? What the fuck is a Su-47? Whatever it is dead.
47, some kind of Russian shitbox, maybe?
So many of these airplanes that I'm fighting are Sus. Oh, nope, never mind. There's an F-14.
Much Russian multi-role fighter.
Is that?
No, it's a Su-57, Su-47 over the one you said it was. You said it's a Russian multi-role fighter, aka Russian shitbox.
So much for the multi-role fighter. I just blew it to pieces.
Like I said, a Russian shitbox. Like most Russian planes.
Oh shit! I was not paying attention. What the fuck happened? Oh man, let's start from the beginning. Fuck.
Did you just crash into the ground because you weren't paying attention?
No, the game just auto destroyed me. I don't know why. To be
Maybe
fair,
a
they
glitch,
were counting.
Maybe you were outside of the mission area.
No, I think they were the game was counting down to something, and I guess I wasn't paying attention to the minimap, and they probably like activated some kind of like insta destruction like weapon, and I was probably caught in the blast because I wasn't paying attention.
They activated the Wonder Waffle.
It's the Wunderwaffe. Damn. 3,000 speed on
I don't
the...
understand why investor
this-
bros say stuff like keep an emergency account and spend small on buying Pokemon TCG. See player, that's pretty well. It burns nice when it hits the ground. Like kablooey in multiple pieces. You see when a multi-roll fighter go kablooey, it is in multiple pieces and all the pieces are rolling, it works fine.
What? How did that hit me? I was fucking... Okay, whatever.
Okay, there we go. It's pretty damn good.
Got him.
Show you guys the blade. It'll just focus. Oh. You can kind of see the letters. Pretty damn good. Yeah, there we go. Nice blue glow inside of it. That's pretty damn cool. Good job, me. I do need to do a little bit of blue. A little bit of white right here too. Realizing there is a spot right here that you cannot. There should be some white, but I can't see it.
Oh, no wonder I got taken down. They have F-22s up here too.
Hmm.
Raptor versus Raptor. Let's go.
That's not real. The U.S. would never export Raptors to anyone.
I know. That's why I gotta
It's-
prove that I'm
it's-
the real one.
It's literally in U.S. law. The Raptor cannot be sold to anyone. It solely belongs to to America.
Miracle.
Now this sword just needs to be highlighted along with everything else. But I think it is a good point to stop because I do have to get up early tomorrow. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back on early Wednesday. So let's say if I were to stream again in about 10 hours is when it would start. So, well, it'll start like, say if I were streaming, if today was Tuesday and I was streaming, I'd be streaming again in like 10 hours time. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, everyone, and I will see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody.